जाऊं?
कौन है बे तुम लोग?
हो गई।
अबे बिहार से हूं मैं, ऐसे नहीं डरता मैं। ये क्या है? ये हो क्या रहा है? किडनैपिंग हो रही है क्या? और वो भी श्रीकांत तिवारी की? क्या हो रहा है ये? अच्छा,
शुरू मजबूरी में किए थे।
हाँ।
लेकिन अब मजा आ रहा है।
अब अरे भाई
मिर्जापुर सीजन 3 का डेट अनाउंस करवा दो।
वरना
मजा लेने के लिए आदमी बहुत कुछ करता है। ये किडनैपिंग मतलब कुछ और भी बता सकता हूँ करने के लिए।
अच्छा।
लेकिन अरे ये कौन बेवकूफ है भाई? ये कौन है ये?
ये बेवकूफ है, इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है।
हाँ।
मिर्जापुर 3 का डेट पूछ रहा है, ये इम्पोर्टेंट है तिवारी जी।
जल्दी अनाउंस कर दीजिए, नहीं तो आप फैमिली मैन से डेड मैन हो जाएंगे।
अबे सुनो बिक्कू महात्रे सरदार खान से ये लोग ऐसी भाषा में बात कर रहे हैं। ये लोग कैसी बातें कर रहे हैं ये लोग?
Don't worry sir, मैं वापस आ गई हूँ। मैं आ गई हूँ, I'm here, and so is Mirzapur season 3. This season is going to be more explosive than the fireworks on New Year's celebration. Prime Video presents the battle of all battles in season 3 of Mirzapur.
आइए आप लोग, आइए आइए। क्या बात है, धमाकेदार बम फाड़ आ रहा है अमेज़न के पर्दे पे जल्दी मिर्जापुर। हाँ सो
सही लगा
भाई साहब, बताइए कैसा लगा?
And can we now put our hands together for the producer Ritesh Sidwani, directors Gurmeet Singh and Anand Iyer, cast.
चाहते क्या हो, गांव चले जाएं?
सर आप ही के गांव में हम लोग आए हैं और आप ही की छत्र छाया में काम कर रहे हैं, सो थैंक यू सो मच।
अरे लवली, बट वी सो प्राउड ऑफ यू, एवरीथिंग दैट यू आर डूइंग। सर आप कुछ बोलिए। मिर्जापुर से तो हम ऐसे ही ऑ में हैं।
क्या है बोले, मतलब प्रॉब्लम ये होगी कि पहला शो प्राइम के साथ मिर्जापुर किया, उसके बाद 3-4 और किए, लेकिन लोग बस पूछते रहते मिर्जापुर अगला कब आएगा, अगला कब आएगा। जवाब बस यही होता है कि ये भी ठीक है।
क्या बात?
हमें समझ में नहीं आता।
शिवा चड्डा अभी पिछले वाले शो में ही थी, वापस से यहाँ पे आ गए। बहुत सारे चेक मिल रहे हैं आपको। हाँ, बहुत चेक मिल रहे हैं, आपके घर पे आ रहे हैं। एड्रेस मेरा वाला दे दो। शिवा आप कुछ बोलेंगी?
नहीं, बस मजा आ रहा है। और थैंक यू।
इनको आप प्लीज से समथिंग।
पता नहीं, कोशिश कर सकते हैं गुड्डू भैया को सुधारने की शायद, बट लेट्स सी।
वाह,
बट मजा आ रहा है।
आप
वॉच इट एंड गिव अस ऑल द लव, आई मीन एज ऑलवेज।
प्लीज से समथिंग।
तीसरी बार है।
गुरमीत,
या 3 गुना प्यार चाहिए और 3 गुना मजा मिलेगा फॉर श्योर।
बस यही कहेंगे कि देर आए दुरुस्त आए।
क्या बात है,
यहाँ तक आ गए हैं, बहुत जल्दी वहां तक भी पहुंचेंगे।
वाह,
बोल दीजिए। अब जो है हमारे हिंदुस्तान में विजय वर्मा हैं, पंकज त्रिपाठी हैं, जयदीप अहलावत हैं, बहुत सारे अच्छे अच्छे हमारे अली फजल हैं, लेकिन महिलाएं पीछा नहीं हैं। भाई साहब देखिए अब आ रही हैं रसिका दुग्गल, कुछ बोलिए।
मुझे तो बस उस दिन का इंतजार कि जिस दिन सीजन 3 आउट होगा ऑडियंस ये पूछेगी कि सीजन 4 कब आ रहा है।
बोला तू कुछ बोल बो।
हम कुछ ना बोले
ना बोला ना बोल
खत्म
ना कुछ बोल रहा ना। अरे सब लोग
पूर्वांचल चल के बात हुई
ना पहले बोल रहा। मीट भात खाई जाए फिर मिर्जापुर देखल जाए।
भूल तो नहीं गए हैं हमें।
अली हॉलीवुड का एक्टर।
अरे
ताली बजाओ, ताली बजाओ। भाई मिर्जापुर में तुमको देख के बहुत अच्छा लगता है। तुमको तुम्हारा जो प्रेजेंस है यार, वाह। क्योंकि यार हम लोग बहुत सारी एक्टिंग करनी पड़ती है उस ताकि लोग नोटिस करें।
इतना मत नहीं, ज्यादा मत भैया, आप ही लोग से सीखे हैं।
बहुत बढ़िया, बहुत बहुत बधाई। कुछ बोल दीजिए।
थैंक यू। बोला है बहुत पूरा सीजन का बोला है।
हाँ, नहीं
सब देखने को मिलेगा जल्दी।
नहीं, सीजन 3 से क्या एक्सपेक्ट करें यार, और तुम्हारे कैरेक्टर से क्या एक्सपेक्ट करें?
ये इसमें मसाला ज्यादा है और सीजन 1 का जो एक फ्लेवर था वो हम इस दफ़ा लाए हैं। सीजन 2 ख़राब नहीं था, बहुत अच्छा था, लेकिन लेकिन इसमें और नए कैरेक्टर्स हैं, कुछ कैरेक्टर्स जा भी रहे हैं, कुछ आ रहे हैं, तो बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग खेल हुआ है। गुरु ने इसको ब्यूटीफुली मतलब डायरेक्ट किया है। गुरु हमारे गुरु हैं, इनके लिए तालियां दीजिए। एंड रितेश एंड द होल टीम, अपर्णा, थैंक यू सो मच। और बस आई एम रियली ग्लैड आपको पसंद आया उधर। थैंक यू।
श्वेता जी आप कुछ बोलिए। मेरा एक दोस्त है, वो श्वेता के ही सपने देखता रहता है। मतलब सच में श्वेता, ये तुमको नहीं पता होगा, मुझसे बहुत छोटा है, ये मत समझना कि वो मेरी उम्र का है, वो मुझसे बहुत छोटा है। जस्ट बी रेस्ट अश्योर्ड। वो जो है हमेशा कहता श्वेता त्रिपाठी ऐसी, श्वेता त्रिपाठी ऐसी, आप मिले हो कि नहीं मिले हो? अब मैं उसको बोलूँगा कि हाँ मैं मिला था मिर्ज़ापुर के लॉन्चिंग पे। सो ऑल द बेस्ट, कंग्रेचुलेशंस। हम लोग आपका काम देखते रहते हैं, बहुत अच्छा काम करती हैं आप। मिर्ज़ापुर के बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे, सीजन 3 के बारे में?
मैं बस यही कहना चाहूँगी कि ये भौकाल करने में हमें बहुत मज़ा आया और हमें पूरा विश्वास है कि आप सब जब देखेंगे तो आपको भी उतना ही मज़ा आएगा।
रितेश भाई साहब, प्रोड्यूसर हो तो इस तरह का हो, जो इस तरह के कपड़े पहनता हो, ताकि ये पता चले कि चेक आ जाएगा। नहीं तो आधे समय हम जो है शंका में ही रहते हैं कि आएगा कि नहीं आएगा। Ritesh, what do you have to say about Mirzapur season 3? See, we all are very excited. I know this is going to be a template. हाँ, बहुत अच्छा था, बड़ा अच्छा लगा सबके साथ काम करना, बहुत ही कमाल की केमिस्ट्री थी, वो हम सुनते रहते हैं, हम भी एक्टर हैं। लेकिन what is one thing that you would like to tell the audience? What should we expect?
I think all of them have said a lot about Mirzapur 3. I think I should dwell on Mirzapur 4. That's more important. So I'm going to request Aparna to make sure that there is a alliance of family man entering Mirzapur, so we can think about something like that.
देखो भाई साहब, मैं यहाँ पे हूँ, आप लोगों को प्रेजेंट कर रहा हूँ, बड़ा अच्छा लग रहा है, लेकिन फैमिली मैन तो भाई साहब नहीं। Anyway, but sorry Aparna, I'm making it very personal. Thank you very much. एक फोटो हो जाएगा आप लोगों के साथ? आइए आपके
Can we
साथ।
please have James and Gaurav on stage with us for this picture?
बहुत अंग्रेजी हो गई, मैं सुन के थक गया। यहाँ लोग बोलते हुए नहीं थके हैं यार।
प्राइम वीडियो में आपका स्वागत है मनोज।
थैंक यू वेरी मच अपर्णा, थैंक यू वेरी मच। इतनी अंग्रेजी बोलनी पड़ेगी, लेकिन इसी में थकान होती है। लेकिन इधर उधर की बातें तो होती रहेंगी अपर्णा। लेकिन पहले मुझे ये बताइए कि श्रीकांत तिवारी का अगला मिशन क्या है? आप जानना चाहते हैं ना? यस, नहीं,
टॉप सीक्रेट है।
टॉप सीक्रेट है, इसीलिए ये अमेज़न में इतने बड़े पोजीशन पे हैं, हर चीज को सीक्रेट रखती हैं। ओके फाइन, अगर आप नहीं बता सकती तो मैं उनको स्टेज पे लेके आता हूं जो कि सब कुछ हैं फैमिली मैन के, जो कि मैं कहूं कि फैमिली मैन को ओजी वही हैं। सो
ओजी तो आप हैं सर।
So let's put our hands together for the creators of the family man, मनोज बाजपेयी। नहीं यार, मैं नहीं हूँ। ये मेरा नाम क्यों रखा हुआ है वहां पे? ओके, जोर से ताली बजाइए और स्वागत कीजिए राज, डीके और राइटर सुमन कुमार का।
Like a deja vu. I was just here a few minutes ago.
How are you, DK?
I was gonna say we are back,
You are back.
but hopefully this is the last for tonight. We won't be coming back
last
again.
for tonight. What do you mean? How
But
many
my
you had?
question is,
Huh.
what are we here for?
We are here for Prime Video Presents.
I know,
Yes.
but right now with Manoj and all of us,
A new show?
He's the OG family man and you're family men. That's why we are here.
that's it.
It's all within the family.
Okay.
Okay, guys.
There is no secret announcement or anything, nothing.
No, I mean, secret announcement, we'll talk about it later. But, let's give a huge round of applause to Suman Kumar, who is the writer of The Family Man. He is the creator. Suman, you have something to say?
You want to thank something?
Something, Suman.
First of all, thank you so much, Amazon Prime, for
Oh, no.
putting together this beautiful event
Yeah.
and having us all here.
Yeah.
It's brilliant, and thank you for hosting.
So it was
All
very,
of us.
इसे बहुत जरूरी था कि मैं इनको माइक दूं क्योंकि इनको बैंगलोर से बुलाया गया है तो टिकट का किराया जो है उसको कॉम्पनसेट करना था. Anyway, give the mic to Raj. Okay, so I know you guys have created this show. I have few things to ask you because you know this show in and out. So there are a few questions that I'm going to be asking, and let's test your knowledge about the show. So the first question is, you want to ask?
Sure.
Yeah.
मुझे तो पता है लेकिन आप बताएं अथर्व कौन सा इंस्ट्रूमेंट बजाता है?
Depends on at what part of the show you are on.
Oh, that's a very intelligent one. We are talking about season 1.
He usually does wind instruments.
Okay.
So he goes from flute to sax.
Okay, what is the full name of J.K. Talpade?
Jaywantlal Kashinath Talpade.
Wow. But you know, I have a very different full form to it. जान खाओ तलपड़े. वो जो है कैमरे के सामने भी जान खाता है, कैमरे के पीछे भी जान खाता है. शारिब हाशमी. Okay. What is the number of Chellam sir?
9863052527.
Guys,
Nobody's going to verify it
भाई
anyway,
साहब,
so it doesn't matter.
हम लोग शो ऐसे ही नहीं बनाते हैं, पूरी तैयारी करते हैं. बात समझ गए आप लोग? थोड़ा एक्स्ट्रा फोटो ले लेना आप लोग. भाई साहब, एक्स्ट्रा वाला ले लेना. अच्छा, सबसे जरूरी सवाल जो कि श्रीकांत तिवारी को भी पूछना है और पूरे हिंदुस्तान को और पूरी दुनिया को पूछना है. बहन को बैदा मारो, ये लोनावला में हुआ क्या था? लोनावला में हुआ क्या था?
You don't really want to know.
Okay, a last question जो कि अपर्णा के लिए है. मैं अपर्णा से पूछूंगा. मैं जानता हूं अपर्णा, आप घबराइए नहीं. देखिए, हमें ये सवाल, everyone, wherever I go, I'm going to take a flight, I'm landing, I'm coming out, going to a railway station to catch a train, I'm sitting in a bus, my car is stopping at a signal. Everyone asks, Family Man season 3 कब आएगा?
सर मैं Amazon मल्टीवर्स की सुपर स्पाई हूँ. मैं कोई सीक्रेट रिवील नहीं कर सकती हूँ. थोड़ा सस्पेंस हमें बना के रखना पड़ेगा. But let's hear it for one of the most iconic shows on Prime Video, the entire team of the Family Man. We just want to say you are the maximum guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Aparna.
मिशन का तो पता नहीं चला, पर इनके साथ एक फोटो तो हो ही सकती है ना भाई साहब. हाँ, तीसरा सीजन ऐसे ही नहीं है. चलिए आप लोग प्लीज यहाँ खड़े हो जाइए.
Can we have Gaurav Gandhi also on stage for this
Gaurav
one?
Gandhi, please come.
Said Shersha, Indian Police Force, and now Yodha. You're legit a blockbuster hero in theaters and on OTT. What does it take for an actor to deliver successes and connect with an audience, irrespective of the medium, the screen, like irrespective of it?
Well, firstly, I think here on stage, this is a project where I have my two most favorite producers. One, the reason that I'm standing here, because of Mr. Karan Johar and Dharma Productions. And the other here, which has given me my most favorite film, which is Shersha. And again, we collaborate. He's wearing the Amazon color, and so am I, right inside. क्योंकि मेरे अभी दिल में Amazon बन रहा है.
I'm glad.
From Yodha to Shersha to Indian Police Force. So extremely happy to be here and collaborate. I think they have a fantastic team and they're doing some amazing jobs and making one of the best contents here. And as far as content is concerned for actors, I think they understand and everyone here on stage understands that content is king. We want to give the audience something interesting, something new, take risk. You know, make some, in every genre, make something which pushes the envelope, be it with Yodha or what we did with Shersha. And I think it's just exciting for the audience. They get to watch better content from the comfort of their homes or now when they come to the theaters.
with Amazon Studio. So as actors, we're super excited to have a studio like this, which would back good projects and inspire us to do better work.
Well, thank you so much, Sid. Thank you for joining us again. Thank you, Apurva. Thank you for joining us. Maybe please invite Gaurav and Sushant on stage for a picture, please.
All right, Harish, what makes it such an important film for you, and what would you like to say to the audiences? What should they expect?
First of all, thank you, Shahid, man. Huge fan of you. I don't know how many times I danced for Saadi Ke False.
Well, I'm ready to do it anytime, bro. You want to break it down right now? Let's go.
So, thank you. Thanks a lot. And yeah, it's a very special film for me, and it's been quite a while. I mean, after a decade, me and my favorite hero, Pawan Kalyan sir, is collaborating on this wonderful project. It's called Ustad Bhagat Singh, and thank you so much, Devasri Prasad sir, making it live with your music. Thank you so much. I'm always indebted for this kind of collaboration, which is happened only by my producers, Naveen Garu and Ravi Garu. Thank you so much, sir. If you guys are not there, I don't think we'll be doing this project. And you know, his name is Pawan Kalyan. That's it. That's all I can say. Thank you.
Well, Devi Prasad sir, your music has always been one of the biggest highlights of all your films. Would you please like to tell us a little bit about this film and your music for this film, please?
Thank you so much, sir, and good evening to one and all. And first of all, I would like to wish you, congratulate you for your success of Teri Bahut Bhul Jaake, sir. Amazing film, we loved it. And of course, we have all been doing that step for the song. So thanks for that. And yeah, I would like to thank my director, Hari Shankar sir, for even for Gabbar Singh and all the films that we have done together. And once again, we are working with Pawan Kalyan sir after Gabbar Singh. And thanks to my producers, Maitri Movies, Naveen sir and Ravi sir. I've been doing music for almost all their films. And Harish sir, whenever he does a film, it's full of energy. So that's why I think both our energies match. And the variation of music is right from energetic songs to dance numbers to melodies. You know, we are all, both of us are like music lovers. So this film is going to have a lot of music that people would love, and also a lot of other projects that we're doing. Always, I hope you all will love my music and give me all your love and blessings.
We are huge fans of your music. We are very excited for the music in this film. Is your music ready?
Thank you, sir. Sir?
Your music is ready for the film?
Almost, sir.
Tell him to sing one line for us now, sir.
Since the song is not released, this man won't allow me to
He'll kill
sing.
you, right? But whenever it is ready, we'd love to hear it. But we still want to hear your lovely voice.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. So, yeah, since you asked, when Shahid sir asked, because I love your dancer, so since, you know, when such a lovely dancer asks, a music composer can never say no, because the music is always highlighted on the screen because of amazing dancers like this. So, so let me sing one from our earlier combination, also with Pawan Kalyan sir, from Gabbar Singh. Okay?
All right, let's go.
And we always discussing it. Whenever we listen to the song, we always thought that, what if Shahid gets this kind of song? We want to see Shahid and this song, because this song is so energetic and so peppy.
Thank you, sir.
We dreamed of having you on this song, actually.
No, I would love to. Part 2, if he makes it, call me, I'll be there.
Oh, that's so sweet of you, sir. So, okay, I'll just sing a couple of lines from the earlier film, Gabbar Singh, for you guys. Pilla nuvvuleni jeevitam nalla rangu antukunna tella kagitam. Yeah, I think you guys are all too silent. I know it's a very corporate and very decent, dignified event, unlike us. I'm in this kind of outfit because Shahid sir and all the people will be.
We are from single screens actually.
No,
we are from single screen
so
theaters.
we are going to meet backstage.
Yeah.
You'll see our other side. Here, let's behave decent for little half an hour more.
So should I make them like sing along with us?
Absolutely, sir.
Yeah.
Kya baat
Okay.
hai?
So give me the beat, guys. పిల్ల నువ్వులేని జీవితం నల్ల రంగు అంటుకున్న తెల్ల కాగితం పిల్ల నువ్వులేని జీవితం అవగాయ బద్దలేని మందుగండు దారుణం Thank you, guys.
Whoa! That was amazing.
Thank God. Now I'm relieved because I can't be so quiet for such a long time. I feel like really stressed up. I need to just let myself, out. So Thank you, sir.
No, fantastic. Thank you for being such a
made
sports
our day,
star.
actually.
No, thank you, sir. Thank you.
And
Pleasure,
thank you,
pleasure. Congratulations and all the best to you guys.
Surya sir, the film looks epic. You've already conquered the world with your solid performances. Right from your first film to Surairu Potru and Jai Bhim. What are you expecting to conquer with this next film of yours?
I would. Lovely meeting you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. But I genuinely have to tell you that I've gone off script many times, but I'll go again because I'm a big fan of yours. I've loved all your films. I told your brother when I met you. Can you please hear it for Surya sir?
Thank you. Very good evening. So I always believe films, when they come to you, it's like a blessing. When those films come, you clearly know, because the universe makes it happen for you. From day one, the project, the shooting experience, it only got bigger and bigger thanks to my director Shiva sir and my producer Jnanavel to greenlight the project. And of course, can't do without my DOP Vetri sir and rockstar DSP there. So from script to shoot, there's always sometimes a compromise. No, we thought this and this didn't happen, but every day it only got better and better. To dive into the unknown is always exciting, and as you said, every time there's a responsibility to give something bigger and bigger. After 25 plus years in the industry, to get excited for a film is so important, and 150 plus days of shoot, we only know it was a joy working with this team, and I'm hoping you all will love what we have done. Kangwa is very special for us, and also with Amazon Prime Videos, we share a beautiful relationship, beautiful memories.
Thank you.
COVID times, it was very testing, but my wife's film was the first direct OTT release, and we saw phenomenal response. And then came Surairu Potru as a direct release. It was very new to us, but it crossed borders, languages, and it just penetrated everywhere. And we got 5 national awards for that film. And Jai Bhim came, and a completely state's law got amended with that film. So we share beautiful memories with Amazon Prime, and they did everything possible to reach that film everywhere, all the 3 films everywhere. With Kangwa, we will.
And I'm hoping this one gets a lot more awards and recognition and love. Thank you.
Sir, but you missed one character in between.
My lord.
Lord Bobby, to sir, we have to.
So the line universe started with that. So last, I think 15 days of shoot, we enjoyed with Lord here. I'm really.
What did he make you do, sir?
We fought.
We all fought?
First day we had to fight with each other. But first day you feel that brotherhood, right? That was there. And this man came and made that happen for us. It was I would say like, he helped us to make it even bigger. The climax even bigger.
So he's making the Indian film industry bigger. Bobby, you're in another stratosphere right now. Your fandom, like I say, is insane among everyone. I think very rarely you come across an actor where every person in the room wishes only well for him. I think very rarely that happens. The entire press, there's so many hardcore critics over here who've given me 1 star sometimes for films. I'm so scared of all of you all. But I'm saying, Bobby, there's so much love for you in this room, anywhere in our country and worldwide. What do you think has happened? What happened?
प्यार तो हमेशा ही था, लेकिन सब इंतज़ार कर रहे थे कि एक दिन मेरी लाइफ में एज एन एक्टर ऐसा है कि उन्हें और खुशी मिले. इसीलिए अब इतने खुश हैं मेरे फैंस, मेरी ऑडियंसेस, इतना प्यार मिलता है कि मैं अभी थोड़ा I'm shaking actually, I'm nervous, I feel overwhelmed, and but God has been kind, and I'm so excited about Kangwa. For me to work with Surya was always one of those dreams. He's an awesome, amazing actor. I witnessed that with my own eyes when I worked with him, and the whole team out here. I call Shiva Teddy Bear because he's the sweetest. He's like seriously, the most soft-hearted and awesome director with an awesome vision. So, just very excited to be part of Kangwa, and I'm sure you guys are going to have a great time watching it. And what else do I say? I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Actually, when I said you missed a character, sir, I was talking about Rolex. Because I'm personally very excited about that.
Work in progress.
Work in progress. Can I get everyone to come and take a picture as well, please, sir?
Please.
The entire team.
My God, Rohit Shetty, like literally blockbuster loading, blockbuster filmmaker, epic filmmaker. What do I say? Like the adjectives are never enough. One of my great friends in the business, and I'm so honored to share this space with him today. And a good friend of mine once said in a movie that filमें सिर्फ 3 चीजों से चलती है, entertainment, entertainment and entertainment. But I have to add that फिल्मों में entertainment सिर्फ इंसान की वजह से आता है, रोहित शेट्टी और रोहित शेट्टी. So I have to ask just one question to you. इस बार कितने box office तोड़ेंगे आप? कलेक्शन सॉरी
बॉक्स ऑफिस तो एक ही है.
बॉक्स ऑफिस को मत तोड़ना, उसी से हमारा पेट पूजा होता है, लेकिन बॉक्स ऑफिस कलेक्शंस कितने तोड़ने का इरादा है आपका?
ये तो ऑडियंस बताएगी. हमारा काम है फिल्म बनाना. जैसे हमने सिंघम बनाई, फिर सिंघम रिटर्न्स बनाई, सिम्बा बनाई साथ में, सूर्यवंशी बनाई साथ में, और अब सिंघम अगेन. सो इट डिपेंड्स ऑन द ऑडियंस. आवर जॉब इज टू जस्ट वर्क हार्ड एंड वी हैव डन दैट. मेहनत की है. Rest it's up to the audience, and I'm sure if they have loved all these films जितने इस cop universe के, so definitely they'll love Singham again also.
Well, Rohit, I have to say, I'm sure the nation joins me in saying that we can't wait for Singham again to again come and create that madness at the box office and literally rule the box office like all your films have. Congratulations to you, Shibashish. Thank you so much for joining us. And this needs a blockbuster picture. Sid, welcome on stage. Congratulations for everything. With Indian Police Force, you expanded Rohit Shetty's blockbuster cop universe to the OTT platform, to streaming, and not just that, it became the most binge-watched first season of an Indian original on Prime Video. Ladies and gentlemen, a big applause for that. Tell me, Sid, tell me the moment when you realized you will be carrying on the heavy weight of this universe on your shoulders, and great shoulders that we can see. At what point did you realize that it's become such a massive, thunderous success?
Good evening, everyone. Well, as we know, I think Rohit sir is the OG director to create a universe, and then the industry followed. So the cop universe, and the moment I heard the script that he's again collaborating with Amazon to create another character in the cop universe, I think from the word go, you know, it had a recipe for success. Amazon and I have shared one of my most special film, which is Shersha. And then after that, I had the privilege to associate with Rohit sir on this amazing subject, to wear another uniform and kick some ass and entertain people in a Hindi film masala style, which I always wanted to do. So I think right from the word go, Karan, and the love that we are getting today for IPF Season 1 is a testament to what we set out to make. And enjoying the love, and more people around the world will get to see this content, so we're super excited.
Well, no one presents a leading man better than Rohit Shetty, and no one presents a cop on Indian celluloid better than Rohit Shetty. Rohit, from blockbusters and theaters to blockbusters on OTT, you've truly created a cop universe that transcends medium. Tell us, what does it take to deliver a truly nail-biting series? As you know, it is a different format altogether.
First of all, it all happened because of this lady over here.
Yeah, give it up, Aparna.
She was like, सब कुछ कर लिया मैंने, अब मुझे तुम्हारी mass audience चाहिए. So we were given that job to bring the mass audience in on the OTT platform, and I think we did that. We were those batsmen who were sent on number 5 and 6 कि जल्दी जाओ और 6-7 छक्के मारो और score equal करो. So that was the job given to us, and I think we did that for her. And thank you so much, Aparna.
Truly honored, and it clearly worked because our viewers love you, we love you. Amazon team absolutely enjoyed the collaboration. Thank you so much.
And the audience, the Amazon team, everyone enjoyed the collaboration. And ladies and gentlemen, these are the pillars of that collaboration. Rohit Shetty, Siddharth Malhotra, everyone on stage, can we please take advantage of this moment and capture it for posterity? Thank you.
This supernatural universe that you all have created is only expanding now. Stree, Ruhi, Bhediya, and now the big one, Stree 2. Is there a plan to create a film jai sab kuch saath mein aata hai? I can assure you it's going to be a laugh ride. But Dino, with the vision.
Did you like the teaser?
I loved the teaser. Sizzle कैसे लगा सबको? आपको क्या लगता है? Is there going to be a movie where all this comes together?
आपको क्या लगता है? लोग बोलते हैं आपको सबसे ज्यादा मैडॉक की खबर है, तो आप बताओ.
मुझे तो सबसे ज्यादा प्राइम वीडियो की खबर है, but कल बाद में बताता हूँ. अमर, आप बताइए. Is there going to be a time when all these characters come together? Are you going to create a universe out of this?
सोच रहे हैं, अभी तक कंफर्म नहीं है, बट हाँ कुछ ऐसा कुछ हो सकता है बहुत जल्द.
भेड़िया में we had seen some international level of VFX. Now in Stree 2, how do you plan to take the VFX to the next level?
None of the VFX are here, huh? They made us create a reel in 2 days, so this is just the regular stuff. There's a lot more VFX in it. No, on a serious note, Stree was a film that did a lot for Maddock Films. It put us on the map. It's a special film for everyone here. Pankaj ji's become my lucky mascot. Finally, Shraddha Kapoor returns to Maddock, so it's a lot of fun. But I feel it'll all come together. But I think we should give a small teaser in Stree, na? So you think you have dates, you'll do something?
Maddock, I always have dates.
Okay, so maybe a Bhediya comes, and I think this time we're going to introduce a master villain.
Bigger villain.
Bigger villain.
हमारे पास यहाँ पे श्रद्धा कपूर जी है, जो बहुत कम आती है बाहर. लाल गाड़ी में आज आई है ये इवेंट पे यहाँ पे. तो श्रद्धा, मैंने भी इनके साथ एक फिल्म किया था, तो आप प्लीज वो फिल्म का एक गाना या कुछ गुनगुनाइए, फिर मैं आपको आपके फिल्म के हिसाब से एक रिप्लाई दूंगा. तो एक गाना था, अपना बना ले, अगर आप.
नहीं, आज सिर्फ स्त्री मोड में हूँ.
तो मैं स्त्री मोड में आपको जवाब दूंगा ना.
और मैं स्त्री हूँ तो मैं कुछ भी, वो स्त्री है तो वो कुछ भी कर सकती है.
हाँ.
तो आज गाना वाना
तो आप
नेक्स्ट टाइम कर लेंगे.
आप स्त्री नहीं हो.
वो अभी थोड़ा सस्पेंस में रखेंगे.
अरे इतना सस्पेंस बचपन में बता देना चाहिए था. नहीं, but genuinely Shraddha, this is a big responsibility for you, because after Stree 2 is coming, and like we said कि ये स्त्री है. So how do you take this responsibility? What can your fans, what can audiences expect from this film, from you?
I think I'll go back to, actually I'll come with my Stree gang. I'll go back to what Dino was saying, that this film has done so much for everybody involved. For me also as an actor, it came at a time where I had to be a part of a film and a story that I've never done before. Being a part of this film has been one of my most proud moments, because I feel like what Dino and Amar have done, where on a subconscious level, through an entertaining film, where when you manage to pass across the most important and relevant messages of the country, if you do it in this entertaining way, I think it's amazing. So it's a very proud thing for me to be a part of this. And I got so excited seeing this teaser. They didn't show us this at all. So it's very, very exciting. Loved it.
You can blame it on us, Dinesh. It's fine.
Priyanka, I have to say, on behalf of everyone in the audience, industry and country, how proud we are of you. We truly are. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, before I say any further. Priyanka Chopra Jonas.
Thank you so much.
What about this story inspired you enough to bring it to life as a producer? And how do you feel about your collaboration with Prime Video on this particular project?
Well, first of all, thank you all for your patience. I know you all have been sitting here for a long time, patiently listening to all of us. I've had a really long relationship with Prime Video now, almost going on 4 years, and they have always been champions of the work that I have done, and this movie was one of them. Shrishti, who is our fearless activist, leader and lead of the film, decided one day that she's going to walk from Kanyakumari to Srinagar and meet women who have been recipient of violence in various forms. Pragya is one of our very, very brave leads who has spent her whole life rehabilitating women that have dealt with violence in various forms. Our director, our producer from Audacious. When I saw this movie, and it means womb, women of my billion, a country that belongs to so many, many people, and just knowing that violence against women is not just something that happens in India, but is a global phenomenon that is just shushed, is not talked about, is not given as much attention. And as a company, Purple Pebble Pictures, we really stand for being a springboard for filmmakers who want to tell stories that they are passionate about. And Amazon has been my partner in crime, so I took it to them and they loved the movie and they brought on and became amazing partners. But you know, Shrishti is the one who came up with this incredible idea and was our giant in this movie. She's the one who walked the walk, so I'll let her talk about the movie.
Shrishti, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. We all know and understand why this story is so relevant today and possibly every day. What do you want the audiences to take away from this movie?
The one thing that I want everyone to take away is the fact that I had the privilege to be in close quarters with Pragya, feel her indomitable spirit. And these stories, what they have taught me is that my India is not beyond repair, that my country, there are only a minority who perpetuate violence, and it is the silence of the majority which actually continues to perpetuate it. So we want that you experience this power. Everyone who cares about women in our country should watch this film. And there's a one-woman army which is also behind this whole effort, is Apurva Bakshi and Priyanka. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and I'm sure that all the work put into this film will resonate deeply with an audience globally. Can I please invite Gaurav on stage for a picture with the team?
Genuinely, I think India has the youngest, most athletic, most gifted action star. I don't think so any other country can boast of that. I think, and I genuinely mean that mantle, only you deserve, Tiger, in our country.
Until baby John arrived.
No. That's very sweet of you. But genuinely, even I'm a fan of all your moves. I'm a fan of this franchise, so I'm really looking forward to this. Tiger, I know you do all your stunts yourself. He's one of the rare actors who actually does har stunt khud karte hai, chot bhi khate hai, recover karke wapas aate hai. What I want to ask you, do all these stunts, you're in the gym, you always recover, you do everything to the T. But the biggest stunt of it all, how does a woman make her place in your heart? And are you single?
You know, Varun, I've been very introverted and shy growing up all my life. I had my first girlfriend at the age of 25. And
25?
Yeah, and that's actually thanks to my producer, Sajin Nadyadwala. She happened to have auditioned for one of my films, my debut film, and that's how I met her. Yeah. So thanks to Sajid sir, I got my first girlfriend.
Kriti Saran.
Oh, uske baad wali.
Kriti, I love you. She's a very close friend. I'm sorry, I'm not going to get you. It's a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. But I have to say, I'm really looking forward to this film. Tiger, what are you going to do to take the stunts of Baghi 4 to the next level now?
You know, Varun, at a time where we're exposed to such, you know, amazing, big-scale action films, I guess what you could say, what differentiates Baghi is that the action is very, most of the action we shoot is live, it's very raw and real, and we don't really rely much on weaponry, it's more like the character himself is the weapon in a way. So I think that's sort of what differentiates us, Sajid sir, I think, as an action genre.
The action is auto-packed. So whenever he raises his hand, there's bound to have whistles. So I think that's the difference. Every 1, 2, 3 had an emotional quotient, a reason where the audience feels go and hit. So till the time that thing comes out, and then he delivers something else only. So that level goes up.
Goes up. Definitely the level is going to be raised in Baghi 4. Guys, apna Ronnie wapas aa raha hai. Can I please request the team of Baghi to take a picture? Yeah.
We hope for that. अभी बोल सकते हैं कि hit हो गया. Idea आया कहाँ से? You know, we constantly hear there's a robot that got citizenship in Saudi. We have a robot, a female robot now going to playing a robot. I think more than playing a robot, it's difficult to romance a robot.
That's actually, Shahid, how was it to romance a robot? I know Kriti is not a
Kriti
robot.
is your favorite. Huh? You have made that very apparent.
No, but I know she's not a robot. She behaves like
I
one.
handled your favorite with a lot of care and a lot of love.
Thank you.
Just to hand her right back to you after I'm done
I
with
love
Teri
her.
Baaton Mein
But
Aisa
before I
Uljha
leave,
Jaya.
I just want to do one dance because I am done now and I'm going to go.
But तू reverse कर रहा है.
But the event
ये
is
right
going to be
side
on.
है. नहीं
तो
पहले
कौन सा
step ठीक से
side?
कर. ये right. Move the ass a little bit. Yeah, am I allowed to say that here? I'm sorry. Yeah, that's it.
But guys, can I have a picture with the hit team of Teri Baaton Mein Aisa Uljha Jaya?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Head of Originals India and Southeast Asia Prime Video, the default MC of every Prime event, Aparna Purohit. Welcome, Aparna. You look gorgeous.
Thank you, Karan, and hello, everyone.
Let's begin. Aparna, ladies and gentlemen, true powerhouse of talent herself. And I have to say, one of the few people in the business of entertainment that I truly respect from all my heart. And this is not part of my script.
Thank you, Karan. Means a lot.
All right, let's begin. This is a special one, ladies and gentlemen. Two sexy spies, one dangerous mission. Do I even need to say more?
Hold on a second, Karan. Before we do this big reveal, let us call on stage the people who are a part of this mission.
All right, absolutely, Aparna. Our leading man is making his OTT series debut from Student of the Year to hopefully Spy of the Year. And joining him from conquering Tamil and Telugu cinema to now making pan-Indian strides with The Family Man and now so much more. Please welcome powerhouse talents Varun Dhawan and Samantha Ruth Prabhu. Well, if that... No!
I think everyone should touch
Hello.
Karan's feet.
I don't want to be aged here, please.
Mike, I don't
I'm
think
fighting my midlife crisis. I don't need you all to put me in my place. Thank you very much.
Mike, I don't think you realize how old Karan is because he does a great job with his dermatologist.
I've done a what job?
You got great skin, I'm saying. He's
Darling,
all of
there are
88,
lots of people who've done jobs on their faces. I am not one of them. Raj DK, maverick geniuses. Look at these men. Ladies and gentlemen, they've changed the face of how we tell stories in the long format, in any format. Give it up for them. All right, from the title itself to everything that's been happening, there's been so much mystery around this show. Why don't you tell us what all this is about? We're also excited to know.
Well, I mean, keeping the title a mystery, I think the credit for that goes to the Amazon people here. They are very, very secretive about these things until the right launch comes. But speaking about the show, I mean, we're super thrilled that we're getting to do the Indian segment of the American show Citadel. And are we allowed to say the title now, or we wait for it to?
We're just thrilled to be here. It's been such a long journey. You know, we started pre-COVID, and now here we are, and we still don't know when it's going to release, but we're ready to go. But yeah, incredible team. You know, we've had Varun and Samantha, KK Menon, and just amazing. Just happy to be making these kind of stories these days, and to work with our long-term partner, creative partner from our very first film, Sita Menon. It's been a great journey.
Thank you. It's just a thrilling day. Such a big day for all of us. Thank you, Amazon. Thank you, Karan.
And, oh, you want to add?
No, I just want to add one thing that Varun and Sam, both of them, we put them through a really, really hard time in the making of this film. I mean, there's a lot of action and, you know, they both had to like pretty much emerge looking like the action superstars that they both are. And Varun, there's a new chapter in your career, an action star.
Varun, when did you become hot?
I try to learn from you, Karan, on a daily basis.
I mean, this was incredible. Like, I have to ask all of you, this was just fantastic. Listen, come on, I want to hear louder applause. This was just you know what the rest is, tastic. Raj, DK, and Sita, I have to start by saying that I absolutely love the name of the show. It gives me an idea for a sequel to my film. Well, Honey or Bunny Ki Prem Kahani, perhaps, whatever. But what's the thought behind the name, Honey Bunny? Like, what was the thought behind it? I love it, but what are the audiences in for?
As you saw, it's we kind of try to do something new each time. We challenge ourselves to do something new, and we went to a drama, action, intense love story territory for the first time. But we wanted a contrasting title, something that still represents a bit of quirk from us. So I thought, we thought it's a term of endearment, Honey Bunny. At the same time, the characters are also called Honey and Bunny. And
Varun, you couldn't win the Student of the Year trophy, my apologies. But do you think you will be the legit Spy of the Year? What do you think will get the audiences to call you, therefore, the Spy of the Year?
I think all they have to do is stream the show on Prime Video. And first of all, I'm just filled with so much gratitude today. I just want to say a big thank you to the entire team of Amazon for backing us. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart. And Raj, DK, Sita, thank you so much for putting me in this. It was, when I saw Family Man Season 2, I actually picked up the call and I got DK on the phone. And I told him, I'm a big fan of your work. I said, how can we collaborate? How do I work with you? And he was like, okay, I can't tell you there's something secretive happening, but we're doing something with the Russos. But I can't say. I was like, oh, what are you doing? Like, you mean like the superhero ones, like the Avengers? He was like, yeah, but something else, but I can't tell you. And then I think he remembered, I called him, I reached out to him, and this happened. And also to have this special day happen with Mr. Karan Johar on stage means the world to me. I would not be here, I would not be on this stage, I would not be on any stage in life if it was not for this man. And thank you so much.
Okay. You're up next, you know that. You know that. I have to say that there are people who can do action, Samantha, and then there are people who can, like I said, right at the top of this, seriously kick ass. How can we forget the Family Man Season 2? Ladies and gentlemen, she was just beyond incredible in that show. How does it feel to be this badass, action-loving spy?
I would never have imagined that I could do action. But today for me, just being here at this event is already such a victory for me, because till the last moment, I really didn't think that I could do it. I didn't think that I would be a part of this, of Citadel and Honey Bunny. And I'm just extremely grateful to Raj, DK, Sita, and Amazon for really coming to my rescue. Instead of, I just had to prep to be physically even on shoot. So I'm just so incredibly proud already that this is the way it is, the way it looks. I can't even believe this is how it looks.
Well, I just have to say that both of you have literally owned it. And I think full credit to the team here, and of course to the head honchos at Prime Video and their faith and support in incredible talent. And because I said that, we must have them on stage as well.
Correct.
May I please request Mike, Kelly, James, Gaurav, Sushant to join us for this absolutely amazing picture, which I will step very rightfully out. Vijay, Congratulations for this, and thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so
You
much.
just won a Filmfare and an Asian Academy Creative Award for your performance in Dahad. Seriously, is there a secret acting school that you go to that helps you master these great characters? We really want to know. How do you do it? Time and again, all the time.
I mean, I've been to an acting school, but I don't think there is any secret acting school that I went to. But I think I learned more from the masters who walked before me. Dilip Saab, Bachchan Saab, Shah Rukh Sir, Irfan Khan. I like what Javier Bardem once said. He said, I don't believe in God, I believe in Al Pacino.
Well, who doesn't believe in Al Pacino? Sid, come right here. Matka King is your first bet on original series with Prime Video. What do you think is so exciting about this big gamble?
What's really exciting for me is that I've been a great fan of all the work that Amazon's done for all these years, and it's lovely to be doing a show together for the first time. Since the time that I saw Sairat, my mind was blown by this gentleman next to me, and I've always wanted to work with him. And then to be able to bring on someone like Vijay to play the role of the Matka King, his work I've always admired since I saw him on screen. And then Abhay, who we have collaborated before, and he's written a wonderful script. So it's all come together beautifully, and very, very excited.
Thank you, Sid, and we can't wait to see Matka King. Please, can I request the team to come together for a picture?
Karan, hi. Thank God you're here. Prime Video Presents यहाँ चल रहा है. मैंने मेरे कैब ड्राइवर से पूछा मुझे बांद्रा कर्ला जाना है, बांद्रा कर्ला. He just didn't get it.
यही है, Ananya, यही है. It's Bandra Kurla. How come you're here?
I'm here for a job interview. How does my hair look?
Absolutely exquisite. What exactly are you applying for?
I don't know, maybe like the chairman or something. Yeah.
Of course. You've come to interview for the post of chairman in a taxi.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
On the phone interview, they asked me where I see myself in 5 years. And I was like, I don't know, maybe like renewing my Schengen visa or something. Yeah.
I can't believe you cleared the phone interview in the first place.
I mean, obviously I cleared it. They seem like a good fit for me.
Wait a second. I didn't exactly catch your name, but...
Oh, I'm Bella Chaudhary, and you're gonna see me soon in a show where I prove my family wrong and help society. You can call me Bae.
I can't wait, especially because it's a dramatic production. Ladies and gentlemen, starring Ananya Pandey, Prime Video presents Call Me Bae. Please welcome back on stage my good friends from Dharmatic, Apurva Mehta, Sumen Mishra, and the team of Call Me Bae, creator Ishita Moitra, director Colin Dekuna, and the brilliant cast Ananya Pandey, Gurfateh Pirzada, Mushkan Jaffrey, Mini Mathur, Lisa Mishra, Niharika Lara Dutt, Varun Sood, and Vihan Samrat. Colin, I have a simple question to ask you. What makes Ananya the perfect Bae, and what was the best part of working with this Bae?
I mean...
Such a tough question. What makes Ananya the perfect Bae? Well, I think we were definitely looking for someone who was uber stylish but also had the smarts. Someone who can take a joke on herself, break the stereotypes. And I must say that Ananya is having a moment and we're all just basking in her glory right now. And we're happy to be part of that moment.
All right, fantastic. Ananya, we all can't wait. Though I'm fortunate to have had more than a sneak peek. Maybe please invite Kelly and Gaurav Gandhi on stage for a team picture, please.
Remo, Abhishek, Nora, I must say the name of the film infuses positivity and something that all of us need more in our lives. I know that this is Remo sir's mantra. I have one simple question. What does it take for all of y'all to be happy?
My family, my passion, my dream, and yes, this makes me happy.
This is a very hard question because a lot of things make me happy, but I'd say good energy in any form possible that makes me happy. And kids, I love kids, especially when they're dancing. They make me so happy. And money.
I think being content makes you happy. Too much of greed, it kills your soul. So I think being content makes me happy.
I think a good film makes me happy. And I really hope, I hope we've managed to make a good film. Especially for this little pocket dynamo that we have.
I think giving, अब किसी और को खुशी देना मेरे लिए सबसे ज़्यादा खुशी है. So मेरी film भी वही बोलती है.
And that's so true. He's made ABCD, ABCD2, Street Dancer, so many films, and in all his films he's launched so many newcomers. I've been there. Every time this man has given a platform to so many newcomers, I've been there. So, you know, let's hear it for him.
Thank you.
Automatically, जब Remo sir picture बना रहे, I start feeling I'm also part of the film and start standing. No, but I really feel. So guys, be happy, it's coming on. Prime Video.
Yes.
Let's hear it.
The team, and thank God for the lights. The team of Andhera, ladies and gentlemen, producer Vishal Ramchandani, executive producers Karan Anshuman and Mohit Shah, director Raghav Dar, creator Gaurav Desai, and the cast Prajakta Kohli, Karanveer Malhotra, and Surveen Chawla. Karan, you've worked with Prime Video in the past on two super successful shows, the Emmy-nominated Inside Edge, and of course the absolutely brilliant critics and audience favorite Mirzapur. And now you are executive producing Andhera.
Thanks, Karan. First of all, I'd just want to say thanks Prime Video for having us, and it's a great moment for this young team. A lot of them are doing their first in many ways, and I'm sure you guys are all thrilled to be here. It's kind of a first for me also as a producer. So, I mean, the shows you mentioned, those were back in the days of the wild west of streaming, and I'm so happy and blessed to have been part of them in a way that, ended up shaping how, the last 5 years have been for streaming. But I feel now it's time to sort of hit the refresh button, find new audiences, and, raise the benchmark a little bit. And that's what Andhera is. I'm just hoping that it's the one that really freaks out the audience in many new ways and in big different ways. And the one thing I'd like to say about the show that Gaurav and Raghav and all the wonderful actors you have put together is it's a very new age horror, the likes that we haven't seen before. And I'm so happy that Prime Video is our partner on this one.
Well, if the sneak peek was any indication, I'm sure everyone's ready to get their what do I say? Scare their pants off, literally. Yeah, wet their beds perhaps as well. Congratulations to Team Andhera, and may I request everyone to come together for a photo opportunity. Thank you.
हम हैं बैंड वाले रतलाम से, and are you ready? तो आइए मिलते हैं जिसके शब्दों में सांस लेती है एक छोटे शहर की लड़की, जिसकी कविताओं में एक आग है और जिसका अंदाज है बहुत पैना. तो देवी और सज्जनों, प्लीज वेलकम मैना.
जब हुई 15 की मैं, चांद को 16वां साल लगा. मैं उसे, वो मुझे देखते रात भर. मैं लव के गीत सुनाती, वो वायलिन बजाता.
एक मिनट. मतलब कविता है कमाल, शब्द है बेमिसाल, लेकिन कुछ तो मिसिंग है ना. मतलब we need something for the mass, something brass. मेरे दिल में बजा, मेरे दिल में बजा, तू मेरे दिल में बजा.
सावन की भीगी कहानी, लौटी है मेरी जवानी. क्या सोचता है बरजा, साले या भजा, तू मेरे दिल में बजा. फंसा ले या फंस जा, मुझको फंसा ले या फंस जा.
Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, this incredibly talented group of people. Sir, that was always amazing. You're always amazing. That was like watching my playlist meet Ananya's playlist. And also let's hear it with the team behind this spectacle. Creators Ankur Tiwari and Swanand Kirkere, director Akshat Verma, executive producer Gunjan Arya, and the cast Shalini Pandey, Zahan Kapoor, Ashish Vidyarthi, and the amazing musician Yashraj Mukhate.
Thank you for joining us today for this very special showcase. The content slate that we're unveiling today is as diverse as India itself. Every addition to our service is driven by what Indian consumers want. We all know that India is a country of young people. Over 50% of India's population is below the age of 25, and over 65% is below 35. That translates to hundreds of millions of young consumers that want to see content that will resonate with them and speak to their life experiences. We're seeing a fast-growing young adult audience on our service, both in India as well as globally, with the success of originals like Colpa Mia, The Summer I Turned Pretty, and Red, White, and Royal Blue, as well as Indian titles such as Big Girls Don't Cry, A.P. Dillon, First of a Kind, Jikarta, Rainbow Rishta, Hostel Days, Aspirants, and more.
That looked like something. Bhumi, this show seems like such an intriguing one. Truly does. Now, Daldal, literally translated, means quicksand, and it sucks you right in. Tell me what sucks you deep into this character.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. I am so thrilled to be here. Karan, you know I love a good challenge. Right from the start of my career, I've been very fortunate to have had films and performances that kind of helped me push my boundaries as a performer. When the script of Daldal came my way, and thank you so much to this wonderful team that thought that I could do this, because this honestly is going to be one of my most challenging parts. It's a genre that I've never done. I haven't really played in the thriller drama space, but it has a lot of action. So I'm kind of prepping for it. There's a lot of physical work. And the beauty of the character, my character is called Rita Ferreira, is that she is so complex and conflicted and layered. She's just stuck in the middle of her internal and external conflict. And it's just beautiful and very exciting to me as a performer to be able to portray that. And I really hope I do that with all my conviction. You know, there have been scripts that have come to me in the past with women in uniform, because my character, the story starts when she's appointed as the DCP for Mumbai. The story starts there. And, you know, she's in the middle of trying to solve this murder crime. But what's exciting about Daldal is that you're following this character. And I'd not read something like so. So I'm very excited. Vikram and I, we've collaborated 3 times in the past. And no, this is our 3rd time. We've collaborated twice in the past. And it's been very, very good. I'm so excited to be working with Suresh. Same. I know you're very excited. And Amrit is brilliant. I've seen his work in the past. And I really have a very good feeling. And fingers crossed, this one's going to be great.
We've backed that up with a series of films, original films from Shakuntala Devi to Sherni to Jalsa, Chori. Recent associations have been Ram Setu and Niyat, and we have a bunch of them coming up. It just feels so proud to see the journey that Prime Video has had in India in such a short span of time. The leadership, the team here is something that's inspiring, collaborative, supportive, and we hope that Daldal follows in this successful lineup and makes everyone associated with it as proud as we are to start it.
Well, congratulations on the show and for all your massive achievements and your collaboration with Prime Video. May I please request you all to come together for a photo opportunity.
Between Dharmatic Entertainment, Dharma Productions and Amazon Prime Video, we've had such a strong and long collaboration with licensed movies, original shows. What do you think is the secret behind this collaboration getting stronger every year?
So, Nikhil, I have to say, you're very correct. We've had an extraordinary journey with Prime Video. We started our journey with Prime Video actually when Prime Video set up their service in India, and I'm really proud to say that 80% of our films are home at Amazon Prime, so it's really fantastic. You know, we at Dharma and Dharmatic, I think what really works is that we have a shared vision with Prime, and what really has made this possible is the incredible teams at Prime Video. You know, we've had such an incredible time working with them because of their commitment to creative excellence and entertaining audiences with diverse content. So thank you so much. You know, every show has got us closer. We've learned, grown, adapted, and strengthened this partnership year on year.
Great, thank you.
I just feel like I have childhood memories, not just with Dinah's character in the film, but जावेद सर का एक शो हुआ करता था बूगी वूगी, तो मैं एक बूगी वूगी रिजेक्ट हूँ. तो मेरी जर्नी बहुत ही लंबी रही है रिजेक्ट से यहाँ पर इस मंच में उनके साथ खड़े रह के इस बहुत ही बेहतरीन शो का हिस्सा बनना. And Karan, I'm so happy you're here because thank you for just putting out these amazing stories for women who just want to be there, put their point and be unapologetic about it. And Archit has given us a show that's so beautifully written. These are such deliciously meaty parts to play. So I'm super excited. And yeah, हमारा connection तो COVID के time से चल रहा है. हम किसी और project पे काम कर रहे थे उस वक्त and मेरी पहली बात हुई थी उनसे जब हम COVID के time काम करने की कोशिश कर रहे थे. So I have so many wonderful partnerships here individually with each and every person here and also collectively. So feel that this is super special for me. I'm so happy to be a part of it. And I'm so happy to be doing this with Diana. Women in power. It's just time to show how that goes. And two beautiful, strong, fierce women in power. It's always going to be fun to watch.
Super. Diana?
Tamanna definitely said it all, but I'd say that the camaraderie between these three characters, it's what is really going to shine. It's something that I'm really looking forward to. I also want to say that this is going to be my debut OTT series. So to be able to do that with both Prime Video and Dharma is honestly the best thing I could have asked for. So I'm very, very, very excited.
तो I read, it's an amazing script इन्होंने जो लिखी है और ये partners जो हैं daring भी हैं, caring भी हैं, sharing भी हैं, you know, and bearing भी हैं, but bearing emotions. So it's a fantastic show and I'm really looking forward to working with these amazing women and an amazing team of technical people. Fantastic. Look forward.
Urfi, what has been going on?
This dress for now, and it's just crazy. So a lot has been going on, and a lot of people are suggesting me a lot of things. कोई बोल रहा था dating show कर लो, कोई बोल रहा था vlogging कर लो, क्योंकि movies तो मुझे मिल नहीं रही थी.
तो सब अपने अपने suggestions दे रहे थे. Though I'm not a choreographer, but I was planning my next move.
Wow, fantastic. But what do you think yourself?
मुझे लगा लोगों ने मुझे पैप वीडियोस में बहुत ज़्यादा देख लिया है. Yeah, of course. And मेरी जो पर्सनल लाइफ है ना, उसमें ही सारे जॉनर्स हैं. There's drama, trauma, there's everything. Love थोड़ा कम. There's fights, there's violence, there's everything. So I thought अपना ही reality show कर लेते हैं.
Why not?
So my reality show is coming on Amazon Prime, which is called Follow Kar Lo Yaar.
Can we please have on stage the team behind Follow Kar Lo Yaar, producers Fazila Lana, director Sandeep Kukreja, and creative director Meghna Badola. All right, Ananya, you have an inquiry, I see.
I have a question. Why the name Follow Kar Lo Yaar?
Because I've always said it. मुझे troll करो, मुझे hate करो, मुझे प्यार करो, मुझे गाली दो, लेकिन please follow कर लो यार. I've always said it, so that's why.
Fazila and I have long-standing history. She has been the producer of Coffee with Karan for many more years than I would like to account for, just because it would give my age away. But what do you think makes this show so interesting, Faz?
I think she's standing right next to you. Karan is Urfi,
Yes.
as she says, there is
And-
drama, there is trauma, there is violence, there's a universe of entertainment, as you can see. So we just need to follow her.
Well, and I can't let you go, Urfi, before you tell us about your OOTD, as in your outfit of the day.
That was the last question also. You asked me 2 years back when you met me on the...
But that's the only question we can ask you that comes first to mind, Urfi.
Yeah, so I am standing in the middle of a galaxy because I am the center of my universe, and 2 saal pehle I decided to take charge, and now I'm here doing a show on Amazon Prime. So yeah, I'm the center of my universe.
Give it up for Urfi, ladies and gentlemen.
See, Karan, she has all the qualities.
She has it all.
She has all the
And
qualities.
you are the center of your galaxy, and may the force of fashion
And
always
I'm
be with
also
you.
hoping my retirement plan.
All right, may I request the team to please come forward and capture this moment. Ladies and gentlemen, beware, our next show might face an unexpected wild bear attack.
What?
Because this show is sweeter than honey.
Indeed. It's the story of an 18-year-old girl who has to spend a summer at her grandmother's place, where she meets a boy and the rest is chemistry.
Prime Video presents Dil Dosti Dilemma.
I think, Karan, it's lovely to see you. It's been a while, and with so many stories to be told in so many different genres, in so many different languages, producers and filmmakers like us are thankful for the OTT space. It gives us so much opportunity to explore so many things. So very, very excited to be here presenting this show.
Well, we can't wait. It looked absolutely incredible. May I request the team to come together so we can archive this moment.
Our show is about a criminal cartel in the 70s, adapting and witnessing the changes happening over time. And we have some deep-rooted characters played by veterans that I'm so honored and privileged to associate with. Nazir sir, Ishwari ma'am, Satiraj sir couldn't be here, unfortunately, but Ashok, Kritika, and Nimisha, so proud and eagerly waiting for all of you to watch our show. I do have to thank Aparna, Deepika, and Shalini. They've been so amazing to work with. And from May6 Entertainment, I'm sure this is the first of many shows for us to associate together.
It's been an incredible journey. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Incredible forces of nature. Please give them a huge round of applause. These absolutely talented storytellers and content creators have truly changed the game for all of us, and we stand benefited and we leverage it on a daily basis. Let me start by saying huge congratulations to both of you on the stupendous success on the stupendous success of Made in Heaven and The Heart. Two of the biggest shows of last year, not just for Prime Video, but on OTT in general. Give it up for them, ladies and gentlemen.
Shows that did not just define pop culture, but expertly combined relatability and genuine emotion with riveting drama and became the talk of the town.
Absolutely. Zoe and Rima, I have to say that I love the shows and I love the nuances you brought out in the characters in your stories. And this time you have real people. You have real people. What makes you seek these characters?
I think because real people, you can't write them. You just have to find them. And In Transit, the subject of it, yeah, I think it was about finding real people who told their stories. And their stories are so dramatic, so heroic that, yeah, that's why.
Zoya?
I think we share our space with all kinds of people, and with the jobs we do, we have used these as characters in our fiction, but we had a platform and we had an amazing partner in Prime Video that allowed us to make that fiction into fact, to be able to get stories told by the people that have lived them. And stories are important because they create empathy for what you don't understand and comfort for what is similar. And we all part of this society, and at the end of the day, we have to have each other's back.
Absolutely. Aisha, what makes this show so important and so relevant in your opinion?
I think that in like the world today, which is so much of a cookie cutter kind of culture, we have like 10 diverse, fearless characters who aren't like scared to be unique. And they fight for what they want to fight for, and they fight for being who they are. And I think that is really sort of inspiring and heroic to all of us. Also, like Zoya said, their lived realities and their kind of the beauty of their struggle makes all of their stories relevant and our stories in a sense. So, yeah.
Well, congratulations. We can't wait for In Transit to unravel. But before that, I would love for the team to click a group picture. Thank you.
Hello everybody. Our next show follows hair-raising, untold stories of ordinary Indians taking on the might of the colonial rule in India. These are true stories that need to be heard.
True stories that are replete with courage, bravery, adventure, heroism, and unpredictable twists. Stories that were articulately captured in the book Revolutionaries, the other story of how India won its freedom by Mr. Sanjeev Sanyal.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to present the show based on the book. Please put your hands together for The Revolutionaries.
Congratulations and welcome to Prime Video Presents. This is a very, very important show for all of us. What do you want the audiences to really take away from this series?
Well, we are free now for 76 years, and this freedom was bought with blood. And there were young men and women, some of them even less than 20 years old, who gave their life to make us free. And so this is their story.
Thanks, Karan. The question is wonderful because it's something that Sanjeev and I were just discussing. Sanjeev and I'm not used to the mic.
Yeah.
Sanjeev and I were just discussing this backstage. And I think for us, the idea of bringing revolutionaries to life stems from a desire to propagate patriotism. Patriotism is something that I think all of us are entitled to, and I think that current generation can appreciate it when we value our past. And our past is such a colorful one. The journey, the entire way in which we achieved our independence is one which I think can be inspiring for so many ways, in so many ways for young people, and I think that's the endeavor that we have when we will tell these stories.
I just have to say, aren't we already combating the greatness of the South that even I have to deal with it on this level now?
I think that started in some ways by you dealing with me.
Yes, it all began with Bahubali. So let me take some credit, tiny bit, just a tiny bit. You have a talk show, Rana, when did this happen?
Well, I just saw you making all the money like consistently over seasons, like on different, like when I was like broadcast television, OTT, didn't matter where. I was like, I need to get some part of this game. Yeah. And hence I just landed up.
Yeah, I know. I have to send my kids to college. It's why I do it.
Oh.
Yeah. There's always a need. There's always a need. Aparna, you have anything to add to this?
I'm saying let's play a game and see who's best.
What, sorry?
I'm saying why don't we do a little game and see who's better?
Yeah,
I'm going to be the judge here.
All
You're going to be the judge?
I'm going to be the judge.
All right, go for it, Rana. The stage
All right,
is
let's
all
do
yours.
what you do. So I still haven't written out my talk show fully. I was going to base it off based on today's discussion.
Right.
So I'm just going to use your rapid fire, which is popular. Is that all right?
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine. I don't have a choice.
You didn't invent rapid fire, you know that, did you?
I didn't know.
Did you invent rapid fire? Yeah? Okay, I'm sorry then.
I did, unfortunately,
So
and it
let's
follows
do
me everywhere.
So let's do Karan's rapid fire to Karan. Which one of your kids do you like more?
Between Yash and Ruhi?
No, between Alia, Sid and Varun.
I'm just doing a quick mental mathematics about
Alia, Sid,
everything. Well, I'll just go with Alia because, you know, it'll just be a safer answer to give you right now.
Okay. One celebrity who's better in fashion than you are.
Ranveer Singh.
You think so?
Yeah, when he wears all his clothes.
Okay. All right. Tell me what's the one thing that's not allowed in a Karan Johar party?
Taking a video.
Okay, now let me just be nicer and kinder.
No, you can say what you want to. I love you, you know that.
Just give me one tip to be awesome at a talk show.
Just get the guest on. That's it. You know, it's very tough to coordinate dates. If you can just get them and they'll give you 3 hours to shoot without any fills, fuss and fancies, and their entourage doesn't sit on your head and their managers don't get on your nerves, you're in a good place.
Okay then, to all my guests, that was Karan Johar. Thank you so much. Thank you very much, Karan.
Thank you, Rana. Thank you.
Give
Can't
it
wait.
up
By the way,
for the
can't
Rana
wait for this.
connection,
Can't wait.
guys. Thank you.
Can't
Thank you,
wait.
Aparna. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
All right, give it up, ladies and gentlemen, for Rana Raghupati. Thank you. Producer Apurva Mehta, producer and creator Anisha Beg, and the cast, Alana Pandey, Alvia Jaffrey, Shushti Pore, Alfia Jaffrey, Aranya Gandhi, and Hardik Javeri. Four more shots, please, and Modern Love Mumbai. How do you spot these stories that click with people across in small towns, big cities, and even outside India?
Four more shots is really about Mumbai and what Mumbai meant to me when I first came here in 1982, and I've been here since. This city is an incredible city. I live in the south of the city where you used to live once upon a time, and it's an amazing part of the world. As for Modern Love Mumbai, we picked up some of the best columns in Modern Love, from Modern Love, which is one of the most popular columns in the New York Times. And we contexted those stories in India. And that's what that's about.
No, I think what's fun is that we like telling real stories, true stories, stories that resonate with a lot of us. And in that sense, Zithi Girls comes from exactly that spot where you're talking about a generation that's coming to life in a college. And I remember when I was in college, those were the most terrifying years of my life. And somewhere that terrifyingness of it kind of ended up being the trampoline that we all needed, and therefore Zithi Girls, and therefore the show. And yeah, Shonali then.
Shonali, congratulations. Can't wait to see Zithi Girls. This seems like a supremely fun show and about a generation that I love the most, Gen Z. Now I'm not taking notes, but what do you think is the toughest part about entertaining and engaging this generation?
This generation that in 30 seconds they won't change the channel.
Yeah.
It's just terrifying. But one thing I want to say about this show is about having the zid to stand up for what you believe in. That's what Zithi Girls is, like Zithi Girls.
Well, we love everyone who's Zithi. That means you have an opinion, and we love people with opinions. Thank you. We can't wait to see this. What an incredible cast, ladies and gentlemen. Such talents on this stage.
So Nusrat, Soha, the first installment of the movie was quite the conversation starter as it touched upon a very important subject. But it was also such an interesting mix of entertainment and horror. What's in store for audiences this time around, the second installment?
You know, when we started working on the second installment, none of us had any clue what we were going to do. We don't know what is going to be in store for the audiences. But we just finished the film and we just saw it. And I've called my director Vishal sir there and I said, "Ye kya kar diya?" मैंने कहा कहाँ से निकला ये सब? I don't think throughout the shoot of this film, any of us realize what we've put out there because we've gone larger, deeper, more grassroots. We've picked up issues and touched upon taboos which I didn't even think we could do in a film, but we've done that through horror. And oh my God, like I literally don't know what we've put out there, but it's just, it's a big monster. Like a big monster we've done this time.
Soha, what about you? I mean, you're looking pretty scary, so.
What do you mean I'm looking scary?
I mean, you're doing things to freak us out, so I just want to know, like.
I don't watch a lot of horror. I get very scared. I watch it like this. So when they said, you know, would you like to be a part of a horror film? It was definitely a departure for me. And as you can see on screen, it's not how I normally dress. It's out of character, but I saw Chori 1 and I loved it. I know it made a huge impact on the audience as well. And I really, really wanted to be a part of Chori 2. And it is bigger, it is better, not just because of me. You know, it's really made an impact. The horror is on another level. The effects are on another level. And I really can't wait to share it with everyone except for my little daughter.
Okay, only she can't watch it.
Only she can't watch
Okay.
it.
Okay, but well done, guys. Well done, team. I'm really looking forward to Chori 2. I love Chori 1 as well. So, guys, Prime Video, you know you're going to be scared. Can we all have everyone just take a picture, please? Why don't you ladies come in the center?
Whoa, that looked amazing. Give it up for Team Yudra, ladies and gentlemen. Ravi, Siddhant, Malvika, firstly, we would love to know, what does the name Yudra mean? And what can the audiences expect from the film? Ravi.
So Yudra comes from, it's a short form of Yudhishthir. Yudra is actually a fighter who's still
yes.
in the battlefield. So that's him. Yudra is a guy who's like absolutely still, knows what he's doing in a battlefield. It's Yudhishthir, which is Yudra. Ra is Thira and Yudh is fight.
Well, we can't wait to see this fight unravel very soon. Sid, you obviously look like you had a blast. From what we saw, it looked like you had an incredible time doing all the fun stuff that every leading man dreams of. How was your experience on the film?
I mean, it's time we also give the young guys the chance to punch and kick, and for me, a very big opportunity at a very young age. I've been a big fan of action films, and I wanted to do something which pushes the bar, which is new, which is exciting, and this is what came to me. And the title, as Sir said, sounds very cool to me. So, I know he has a deep meaning around it, but Yudra is, for me, it's power, it's emotion, it's the guy in and as, that feeling to be able to play the title role is something which I am looking forward to, and I've had a great time, and I hope you guys, when you watch it, you'll have a blast as well.
Well, we can't wait. Malvika, did you kick ass as well in the genre? Did you have a blast making this blast of a film?
I would say this is, not I would say, this is essentially my first big, Bollywood film. And a love story at the core of this action madness and this testosterone-filled film. There's this really soft, sensitive love that's at the heart of the film. And I was happy to be the one bringing that energy to the story. That
Balancing
balance.
the action part of it.
Yeah, so I had a great time working with them, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see it myself.
Well, you look gorgeous, and congratulations.
Thank you.
I would love for all of you to take center stage and give us a beautiful image for Team Yudra, ladies and gentlemen.